Hi, it's Tom and Ann from 2 Cave Aquatics, and this is our 60-gallon tall tank. It's a little bit taller than the 75-gallon tank over here and narrower. But it's as long as the 75. 60-gallon tank we picked up on Facebook Marketplace quite a while back. I got it for 50 bucks. It was a turtle tank. It had a couple of big turtles in here, and it was a disaster. It was so filthy. Almost didn't buy it. I didn't know if I'd ever get it clean, but I did manage to get it clean. There are a couple of small scratches here. One of the reasons I don't use razor blades, clean them in any of my aquariums. There's a nice long scratch here. It's on the outside, I think. Anyway, I might be able to buff that out. But other than that, it looks great. I painted both ends of it black and the back to give it some depth, and did a lot of contemplating on just how I wanted to set this tank up. Since it's not that deep, I wanted to give it some depth in the way it looked. So I got these shelves on here to give it more of a 3D effect, and spider wood, driftwood here, spider wood that I ordered. All the rocks were free. My wife and I went out and collected these white quartz and slate, these banded stones here. I have some sand on the bottom, covered by a bunch of gravel. I do have some fine crushed black rock, lava rock right here and over here. And a few days ago, my order of Anubias plants came in. So I've got a bunch of Anubias on here and Taiwan moss attached to the rocks. And it's all growing. I'm leaving the lights on 24 hours a day right now to get these the roots and these plants growing well, and they are doing that. This little container here, this little glass planter here with the suction cups, I saw that on Lush and Salty Aquariums with Stefan. He had one or two of these in his tanks, and I really liked the way they looked. So I ordered a couple of them, and I've got some Anubias in those, and the roots are spreading really nicely in them. They're not glued in or anything, they're just pushed down here and held down by those rocks. As I use glue on these. That one's not glued in yet, but I gotta lower the water in here today, because right here where this rock's at, and right there where that rock's at, the glue didn't set that well. I tried some gel type of super glue instead of the liquid, and it didn't hold as well as the liquid, so I'm gonna redo those two spots and take this out and tie it on. There's a little Anubias there. I got a nice little cave here built, and the first fish I'm gonna put in here is gonna be my talking catfish here. It's over here behind the heater. I've had him for a long time now, over a year. He was really tiny. He was like this when I got him, really itty bitty, kind of an impulse buy, but he's been doing really well in there and growing big and fat. So I'm going to be putting him in his permanent home here in the 60-gallon tank here soon. And I also got this Brazilian pennywort you see back here in the corner. I bought a plant, Brazilian pennywort, for my 75-gallon tank, and it grew really quickly, so I snipped this top piece off and put it in here the other day. So yeah, I've had this tank for a while. It's taken me a while to get it set up. I like the profile of it. Kind of wish we'd hung the TV up another inch or two, but everything clears, it's just fine. And I had a Title 75 hang on a back filter that I bought for this aquarium back in October when I got it. Put it on here and it didn't work. It didn't last a day. So it was way beyond able to return it. Now I got a Title 110 on here. It's a little bigger than I wanted, but that's fine. I got a Title 110 on that 75-gallon tank for over a year and a half now, no problems. It runs nice and quiet. I used it for a water polisher. I have a Higer filter over here, sponge filter with the bio chamber in the bottom, with bio cylinders in there. I got that free from Higer. And so I don't really have a lot of money into this tank. The rocks were free. The tank was $50 with the stand. The filter was free. What I plan on doing is probably putting a bunch of Denison barbs in here. I like Denison barbs a lot. So probably next week I'm going to put in an order for, I think, 8. I thought 6 at first, but now I'm thinking maybe 8 Denison barbs. Am I talking catfish? Possibly some Galaxy Rasboras. They look like little trout. Maybe an angelfish and some hatchet fish. I don't know, we'll see. But definitely starting off with a bunch of Denison barbs in this tank. Thank you to all our subscribers. I'm doing a little better now with my back. It was tore up for a couple of months, and I got desperately behind on a bunch of stuff. I'm feeling a little better now. So like and subscribe, and as soon as I get these Denison barbs in the tank, I'll show you that. I think they're gonna look great in there. They get up to 6 inches long, so I'm thinking a minimum of 6, possibly 8 of them, and just a few other fish. So don't forget to subscribe, and everybody have a great day.